Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Is silver all hype or is this real? Is this the real deal? I've been posting videos for over 6 years on YouTube talking about silver's potential, how that day will come. And is that day arriving? Has this pandemic finally been, the straw that broke the camel's back to let this whole thing unfold in front of everyone that's been doubting us? I always say silver stackers get the last laugh, but is that true? This video is going to look a little bit into that. Now, I can say before we even try to debate this, silver's hype has been real since the beginning of man. For over 5,000 years, silver was just as valuable as gold. Silver was the man's first money. Silver was literally mankind's first money. Silver was able to be traded, and gold being so valuable, it wouldn't work. Silver was man's first money, and even back in pre-1965, we had constitutional silver. Silver was used for everything. When I went to the store clerk to hand them a 10-cent dime, there was 10 cents of actual silver inside of that dime. So I was exchanging something of value for something else, a good that is that equal of value. So you can see how since we got rid of the gold standard, the silver standard, fiat money came in, and everyone kind of threw away precious metals as something of real value because they worship the dollar. But nowadays, people are starting to realize the dollars are collapsing, the system is corrupt, and now we're starting to realize that gold and silver is actually all along still the thing that we need to be investing in, that we need to be having. And that's why silver's hype is coming back, because people are starting to realize our system is corrupt and exposing the truth behind the dollar. So yes, silver's hype is coming back, but not only just from a political standpoint, not only just from Wall Street silver, but also from a natural, observation of the way the world's headed in the economy and our financial system. So anyways, right now it's green across the board, right? It's green across the board. Gold $1,838, silver $27.50. You see it hit this plateau right here. Platinum 1,200, palladium almost 3,000. This article right here is talking about peak silver or hype, and this is kind of what got the idea flowing, because they don't come at it from the same perspective I just did, but it still has a lot of context that we could break down, dissect. You guys know I never am going to tell you stuff you don't need to know. Everything I talk about on this channel is relevant to silver's price, value, where it's headed, or something, and so forth. I'm never just going to ramble on. And if I do ramble, it's for a reason, right? I'm not one of those people that just starts talking about my day or starts talking about something. No, everything I say, there's a reason for it. So make sure you tune in and really think about this stuff we talk about, all the different angles we look at these situations, because having an open mind is also critical. If you're one of those people that just think you know everything or think you're right about everything, you're shutting your brain off. And even if you are right for a lot of those things, you still need to be able to look at it from a broader perspective, because moving forwards, times are changing. The way we used to stack is not the same as it is today, and it won't be the same in a couple of years from now. So what we know right now is going to have to be adjusted, tweaked a little bit, and that's so important to even just understand and realize or be aware of. So peak silver or just hype? Today we pick up where we left off last week. And let me before we start, I'm also giving away a 10-ounce Wall Street silver bar. This is actually what it looks like, a beautiful bar. It says silver squeeze, obviously Wall Street silver. It's 10 ounces. I unboxed it in my entry video. You guys, if you guys want to enter, go check out the entry video I posted a couple days ago on my channel. You should be able to see it. It says Wall Street Silver giveaway. It has a picture of the bar on the thumbnail. Go in there, do what you got to do to enter. The rules are in there. But, I unboxed this bar on film, and this bar is beautiful. It's really heavy. I forgot how heavy 10-ounce bars are. I'm so used to 1-ounce coins. But it's a beautiful bar, nice and chunky. You're going to love it. So if you want a chance to go win this bar, go enter that giveaway. I'm also doing a 45,000 subscriber giveaway as well. So make sure you're subscribed and stick around, because I'll be posting that entry video pretty soon as well. So anyways, just wanted to throw that out there. So let's finish our deep dive into silver, and I love that. I love diving deep into subjects and breaking them down and looking at them. That's part of what my channel does. I definitely dissect every single one of these articles to the last freaking word. So, but before I do, I would like to remiss of me not to talk about what gold did overnight. The yellow metal jumped over $30 per ounce while we were sleeping, and pushing through the psychologically important level of $1,800. We know $1,800 for gold is just like $30 for silver. That psychological resistance level that, if it does break through, could put some astronomical numbers on the table. And gold did that, but nothing really crazy happened. I mean, we can go back to this and look. It's still kind of plateaued, even though it did break through. It went to 1830 extremely fast. That's what happens. Broke through 18, goes to 1820, 1830. Now it's kind of plateauing, but there could be another leg up. So, and that's kind of what they're talking about. Does this mean the next leg up is here? Longtime gold investors know one rally don't make not a trend. I would anticipate some oscillation around this morning's price. A less markety way of putting it would be expect some up and down action, but the long-term fundamentals look good. And that's exactly what people don't understand. Let's go to like the 1 month. See, a lot of up and down action. It's going to go up, down, up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit. But the overall general direction is upwards. See, people, they have so much emotional attachment over analyzing things so much that they live their day-to-day going off just this instead of looking at it this way. If you're only going to pay attention to this and you're living in this very short-framed, one-sided, one-day mind frame, and you can't step out and look at the bigger picture, then you're going to drive yourself crazy and lose a lot of money. You have to remember, there's going to be some dips. And if it's down 10% one day, it doesn't mean that your entire investment's down 10%. That's just temporarily, but it will go back up in a couple days, couple weeks, or a couple months. And a lot of people just can't see that. A lot of it's because they're new investors, but still. So, speaking of fundamentals, did you catch the the RIU resources roundup this week and talking about, something about the refinery, ABC refinery, global, blah, 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 blah. So anyways, apparently, Nick's speech was quite something. So much Nick shortly after, that was the greatest presentation Gold ever seen. So, comment, blah, blah, blah. I don't like promoting people. So, man's first money. When it comes to investing, many people often forgot about the other precious metal. As a former analyst, I was guilty of that too. How does silver fall off the radar for so many people? Silver spends a long time doing nothing, then out of nowhere it shoots higher, only to fall back and settle into a predictable trading range once more. That's pretty much what silver does. But that doesn't mean it has to stay that way. Yes, silver it's like gold on steroids, but it's kind of like steroids. You can't take steroids all the time. It's a once in a blue moon thing. You're not going to be constantly seeing silver break through these huge astronomical highs. It's only sporadically, and in the between, that's when people forget about it. That's not when I forget about it. That's when I'm buying the most, because that's when the price is cheaper. See, people to understand silver's true value, they take advantage of the low prices. They take advantage of when nobody's talking about it. For some reason, a lot of people only buy silver when it's skyrocketing, when they're paying insanely high prices, but that's because they need the validation. See, me and you, we don't need validation. And if you are one of those people that are newer and it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. But now at least silver has real intrinsic value way beyond even these articles, give it so. And especially the non-silver articles, they're gonna put silver. They're not giving silver its rightfully earned respect or true potential. There's a lot of different factors going into silver's potential and its benefits. So, anyways, silver almost gets no outside love from dedicated stacking forums, and that's exactly what I was just talking about. Yes, it's extraordinary metal, and utility makes silver highly sought after, and that's why I love subreddits like Wall Street Silver, or forums like the Silver Forum, Wall Street Silver. Those are the two biggest, but they're bringing a lot of people into the world of silver. Right? They really are. Not just gold. I mean, gold's a mascot for precious metals, but nowadays people are coming to precious metals first found from silver. Usually they find gold and then they hear about this cheaper alternative. But now Wall Street Silver, I mean, they're gaining thousands of members a day. So many new stackers are coming from Wall Street Silver, and now that seed of silver is planted inside them, and now they're taking control of their future financially and are about to live a lot more of a financially stable life. And that's the whole purpose. That's why I've been making videos every single day for 6 years. I'm trying to let people know, teach people, educate people, bring people into the world of precious metals, because when you're trading fiat or fake money into real money, you can't go wrong, right? You're literally saving that person's life financially, which could be literally as well. So it was man's first money after all. 1 ounce will cost you less than a crispy $50 note. It's a low entry price market, or makes it a good starting place for people new to bullion. Silver can be a long-term store of wealth. It's pretty. As of last week, good old AG is incredibly useful. Silver is a superior electrical conductor to more ductile, could be drawn into thin line than copper. And actually, scientists found a way to make silver 40% stronger without losing any electrical conductivity. And that's insane. In fact, without silver, our tech-heavy future couldn't happen. Keep that in the back of your mind, because these properties are behind silver's future demand, and something that we may see the price move higher in the long run. And the question is, how secure is the supply? And that's what the biggest question is. We know the demand is going to be booming from 5G electric vehicles, but what about the supply? Can the supply keep up with the demand? So after reading about 15 different research papers on silver in the past 7 days, I've come to 2 conclusions. I need a hobby outside of work that my initial hypothesis was wrong. I tracked the mining industry closely, and a common theme for many pure silver miners is the ore grades are falling, yet take away from all those papers that say there's no apocalyptic scenario or peak silver moment around the corner. Similarly, there's no significant reduction in probable resources. Rather, proven reserves, the most confident assessment of what's going in the ground for silver-only miners, have fallen. However, their probable reserves, the second most confident assessment, remain steady. That's important. That tells us that miners are learning more about their deposits as they mine. What is noteworthy, though, is while pure silver mines are seeing their ore grades falling, it's not necessarily the earth yielding fewer precious metals. Miners have a habit of making low-grade stuff while prices are high, while the high-grade ore while the prices are low. This is smart. It's a way of maximizing lesser quality rocks when the market is willing to pay you more. And that's also why you see production down so low when silver's price drops. But if you see silver start picking back up like this year, now silver production's up by 3%. So take heed, though, if you have a thing for investing in pure silver stocks. Mining the lower quality AG for these guys could ever so slightly increase the all-in sustaining cost. More to the point, declining grades is impacting pure silver miners, but not miners where silver is mined as a byproduct of another commodity, which is also a major thing to look at, because most silver is coming from byproduct by accident. So the future can't happen without it, and that's a given. Silver used for electric vehicles, bye-bye Tesla, SpaceX, bye-bye, Elon Musk's companies, gone. If you're looking at anything from 5G towers, electric vehicles, solar panels, the green energy revolution, anything that's technologically advancing in, or the world that we're technologically advancing in, is gone without silver. So we know that silver is going to be needed more and more and more and more and more. And this is right here. This is a luxury we may not have in the years to come, to just be able to buy silver whenever, and that's something you have to remember, is that, yes, it's pretty, we can buy silver for $25, $26 right now. But remember that in 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, we'll be wishing we could build a time capsule and go back in today's time when that's still possible, because it will not be possible then. The price will be much higher, and it's going to be a lot harder to find. So take advantage of this while you can. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. I post daily videos. If you want to go enter my 10-ounce Wall Street Silver giveaway, make sure you go check out the entry video. Stick around. I post daily videos, usually 2-3 videos a day. So yeah, got some good stuff coming. Thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.